Before we jump straight into the video, a small announcement. Lawfren Elite 2027 badge is out now. This badge prepares you for 8 3-year LLB entrance examinations across the nation, and it has around 115 plus full length mock tests and a countless number of sectional mocks. You will get proctorized all India mock tests, you will get detailed audio video review on your NLSAT Part B solutions, you will get monthly current affairs compendiums, you will get dedicated NLSAT Part A and B handbooks with solved PYQs. So, what are you waiting for? Contact us immediately or visit our website www.lawfren.com for more such details, for more such experiences. And as we always say, keep learning, always aim to grow, and always aim to be.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Lawfren. So this is Lawfren's free NLSAT 2026 comprehensive batch, and today we are at Science and Tech Updates of 2026 part number 2. In the last video we discussed question number 1 to question number 15. There were 5 more questions, and the combined PDF of that was available on our Instagram. So go to our Instagram, DM the keyword that was mentioned in the last video, get the PDF. For this video, we again have 20 questions. We'll be discussing 15 of such questions in this video, and the remaining 5 will be available on the PDF along with obviously the notes of this video as well. So understand that these questions are not dumping through actually these videos. We are not just dumping onto you a whole lot of content that you may find in any magazine with respect to current affairs. We have nitpicked the topics which might be relevant, science and tech development topics, which might be relevant to your actual NLSAT 2027 exam. Themes which have been repeated, and we have framed them in a way that resembles to the maximum of extent an actual NLSAT question. So rest assured, go through this video, let us go through all the different kind of questions, make notes. Even if you don't, the PDF of these videos will be available on our Instagram. And yeah, let's start with the video. Starting with question number 21. On 9th of April 2026, the central government notified a special economic zone, a SEZ, for a Tata Semiconductor at Dholera, Gujarat, and enabling the establishment of the country's first commercial semiconductor fabrication facility. The technology partner for Dholera Fab is who? The TSMC, the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, the PSMC, Power Chip, or Samsung Foundry of Kolkata, or the Global Foundries of United States, is the India's first commercial scale semiconductor lab, and it is built with PSMC of Taiwan. They have a year, decades worth of experience in the semiconductor industry, and that might help us as well. If you look at the entire Dholera Fab timeline on how the SEZ was announced, so on and so forth. So India's semiconductor mission in 2021 announced 76,000 crore ka outlay. 2024 में Tata announced the Dholera project at the Vibrant Gujarat Summit. Feb 2024 में Union approved 91,000 crore for the project. March 2024, PM Modi laid the foundation stone of it virtually. In 9th of April 2026, it was announced a SEZ zone. And in 2026-2027, the first silicon is expected. Then, the Tata Electronics and the Dutch Semiconductor Equipment Company ASML signed an agreement on 16th of May 2026. For what purpose? Supply of ASML's extreme ultraviolet lithography machines to the Dholera Fab, establishment of India's first front-end semiconductor fabrication plant, or joint development of an Indian designed 3nm chip, or construction of a chip manufacturing. It's option number V, and they sign an agreement for the establishment of India's first front-end India semiconductor fabrication plant in Gujarat, the details of which we just discussed. So what is EUV lithography and DUV lithography? I suggest you watch any good YouTube documentary or YouTube lecture on this. You would be very well able to understand it. For the purposes of this video only, if I had to say it, EUV lithography is similar to the US or Dutch export scrutiny, and DUV lithography does quite a deeper level of ultraviolet radiation cuts, and it is more freely available equipment class, and it is front-end fabrication of transaction on the silicon wafers. So India launched the Semicon 2.0 on 15th July 2026 with a financial application of roughly how much crore? In 2021, when it was launched, we just learned it was 76,000 CR. Now, how much is it? It is close to 7. It is the original outlay, 1.275 trillion Indian rupees, and it approved 12 projects. 1,27500 तुम्हारा हो गया 1,27,500 करोड़. The Merck Moderna cancer therapy, intismeran autogene, whose phase 3 trial results were reported in August 2026, is described as what? It is a monoclonal antibody targeting the CD9 genome. It is a CAR T cell therapy for lymphoma. It is a personalized mRNA vaccine used in combination with Keytruda for high-risk melanoma, or it is a small molecule EGFR inhibitor. What is it? It is C, which is it is a mRNA cancer vaccine with pembrolizumab, which is Keytruda, in a high-risk stage IIB-IV melanoma. And its combination had significantly reduced the incurrence or recurrence of cancer. एक बार cancer हो जाने के बाद बात हो जाता है ना लोगों को. This is what protects against the same. So 1,137 patients are enrolled in the phase 3 trial, and there are 330,000 new melanoma cases worldwide each year. Then the Verve 102, a gene editing therapy for elevated LDL cholesterol, whose phase 1 results were reported in August 2026, works by what? It works by base editing permanently and switches off the PCSK9 gene in the liver cells. By this, we have seen 62% reduction in LDL cholesterol, 88% reduction in circulating PCSK9 protein, and it maintains the same for a duration of 18 months. The National Organ and Tissue Transplant Organization, or the NOTO, launched in August 2026, is a real-time portal for organ transplants, which of the following features? NOTO is a platform to facilitate organ transplants. Even today, somewhere around 70 to 80% of organ transplants are done in the black market or illegally. So NOTO does it, and it is a web portal to monitor this. And which are the following features? It has a cryptocurrency-based payment system for organ donation, national waiting list linked to Aadhaar-based donation pledges, mandatory brain death certificate by Supreme Court, and purchase of organs from abroad treaty. Which is it? It is obviously B. The others are wholly inappropriate, you might have understood. So it is an apex body under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, and it maintains national list based on the Aadhaar link donation. So it operates under the Transplantation of Human Organs and Tissues Act, and it maintains how the same things might happen. Please go through it once. In July 2026, the ICMR and NICPR validated a oral small molecule therapy called the SHETA2 for further development of India. What is it for? Diabetic retinopathy, ovarian and other epithelial cell cancers, Alzheimer's or malaria. Which, देखो, simple cheese, कैसे you can cut things off. It is an oral small molecule therapy. Which of the following things can be caused by an oral therapy? Obviously, it is for your ovarian and other epithelial cancers. For other things, other oral medicines are not that effective. So why would we go back to an oral path? So ICMR produced this. It is an oral therapy, and sulfur heteroatonate A2. What does it do? It is a chemopreventive. It is a cancer preventive agent and a therapeutic agent for ovarian cancer. So the initial works was done by university researchers of universities of Oklahoma, and good results have been found. The National Medical Commission notified draft regulations in 2026 to introduce which of the following measures? A single UID-based nationwide license to practice medicine, which will be valid across India, a cap on the annual number of MBBS admissions, compulsory registrations of Ayush practitioners, or a mandatory 10-year bond for oral service, which is a single UID-based nationwide license. So current fragmented system में क्या हो रहा है? Each state medical council के साथ तुम्हें register करना पड़ रहा है. एंड अगर दूसरे किसी स्टेट में जाकर प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ रहा है तो मल्टीपल रजिस्ट्रेशन लगते हैं। जो डिसिप्लिनरी मैकेनिज्म तुम्हारे अगेंस्ट वेरी, समवेयर इट इज स्ट्रिक्ट, समवेयर इट इज टफ, and interstate mobility is very heavy because there is a lot of friction that the doctors face. However, iske andar all of these problems should be solved. Which of the following is not a properly matched pair? Mission Dishti, Galaxy Eyes, first commercial Optosar satellite. Shanti Act, regulation of digital lending platform. No. Nalco Odisha pilot plants and Bhogapuram. The correct is actually the Shanti Act only. Okay, there are two acts. I'm missing them. One is with respect to the missile thing, and one Shanti Act is with respect to civil nuclear energy legislation. See, I was also confused. Please look into that as well. And this is an actual list of what are each of those things. In May 2026, India and the European Union announced a third coordinated call for proposals on which of the following areas, with a combined funding of 15.2 million euros. Vaccine development, recycling of EV batteries, green hydrogen, or satellite-based ocean monitoring. It is based on your EV battery recycling, and this is the complete pool, close to 169 CR. On 2022, EU and India signed a TTC, and it is the third coordinated call under the working group 2. The following 4 Indian scientific institutions and their designated National Quantum Mission Thematic Hub focus areas are listed, which is incorrect. IISc Bangalore, Quantum Computing; IIT Bombay, Quantum Sensing; IIT Madras, C. Quantum Communication; IIT Kharagpur, Quantum Materials. It is wrong. IIT Kharagpur is not a designated thematic hub. Quantum Materials and Devices are hosted by IIT Delhi. So, these are the 4 institutions which are under the Quantum Mission Thematic Hubs. Delhi, Bombay, Madras, C. and IISc Bangalore. With reference to India-Australia Canada Technology and Innovation Partnership, the ACT, launched on 9th of July 2026, which of the following statements are true? It covers artificial intelligence, green energy technologies, critical minerals, and resilient supply. It is legally binding treaty under Article 102 of the UN Charter. It excludes any cooperation on defense technologies. The only statement 1 is correct. ठीक है. It covers AI, green energy, and critical minerals. Legally binding nahi hai. It is not a treaty. It is a framework. In the name, it is a framework. And it does not exclude defense technologies on its face of it. It is alongside other unilateral arrangements that India has entered into the Quad, that is US, Japan, and Australia, and ICT with the US. Then, E-Commerce Council of India, launched in July 2026, is described as first of its kind national platform. It is set up by, obviously, it will be the IAMAI, the Internet Mobile Association of India, launched the E-Commerce Council. Let's keep this as the last question, and with that, the other things I will let you know how you will be able to access them. The Indian Mobile Congress, held under the theme Scale Without Boundaries, is in its 10th edition, and these are the histories: 2017 first edition, 2019, 2023 commercial launch of India's 5G rollout. So it is its history. The remaining of the 5 or 6 question you will find on the PDF. How to access that PDF? Let me tell you. Enjoyed the video? I hope you did. If you want the PDF version of this video, which contains all the 14 to 15 questions that we have discussed, additionally extra 5 more questions, then go to the Instagram handle of Lawfren. You can reach there by scanning this QR or by searching Lawfren Co on Instagram. Follow us therein and DM this particular line, sky_tech_b. I'll put it up in the pinned comment as well for you guys to copy. DM us this particular text and we'll be giving you the PDF of this entire lecture with 5 more questions. And with that said, we end the lecture here. And as I always say, aim to be.
Are you preparing for 3-year LLB entrance exams but feeling overwhelmed and unsure where to start? Do you struggle with finding the right resources, guidance, and clarity all in one place? Tired of institutions selling just mock tests or rebranding old materials meant for other exams and charging a fortune for it? Introducing Lawfren, your one-stop solution for 3-year LLB entrance exams. Lawfren brings you cutting-edge tools to supercharge your preparation. With our exams portal, you can participate in live All India tests and instantly see your rank, giving you real-time insights into your performance. Practice questions on individual topics, sharpen your skills, and get exam ready with confidence. Lawfren, aim to be.